And we are live. Welcome back to another episode in Zuster City, dealing with the Sabbat, particularly the 40k pack. Today we find Oded Massim in the office of the Snatch, going over his strategies for future events and possible retaliations. And he just sits there in the office, poring over various things, lists of weaponry, lists of manpower, and generally just kind of pacing back and forth in deep thought. Hmm.
Right. Um, there's a knock on the door.
Come in.
Well, one of the bouncers comes in and says, "There's someone who wants to talk to you, boss."
Send him in. And Odette takes a seat behind the desk.
And in walks a somewhat unattractive man in a hoodie. Over there.
Evening.
Um, it's me, Joseph.
What the hell happened to your face?
It's all pretty and shit, isn't it?
Hmm. Well, why the disguise?
'Cause, remember how my church burned?
I had heard word on the street that a church had burned down in that district. I didn't know if it was yours particularly.
Yeah. They even picked a real nice date for it.
Hmm. Well, it's good to see that you're unharmed. Well, mostly.
Yeah.
Seems your face might have been harmed.
Hmm. Ever heard of a mask of a thousand faces?
Yes, I remember when you used that to take over the snatch
Hmm.
so long ago.
Oh yeah, long ago. Well, anyway, I'm basically here to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Why?
'Cause Joseph Kruger is no more.
You're gonna play dead.
You could say that.
I think that's a shit plan, because what happens when Inquisitor comes knocking again? Blows this plan out of the water like the last one.
I don't think the Inquisitor is gonna be an issue this time.
Oh?
Well, the Inquisitor came knocking because there was this dude with no pack, and I was suspicious. I'm not going to be a dude without a pack anymore.
Well, if you pick a pack other than the 40k, I hope you go Kane's Bastards and not Time Bandits.
And I'm not gonna go time bandits, don't worry about that. Basically, here's the thing. It turns out it's actually pretty fucking hard to be a sneaky bastard when everyone expects you to be a sneaky bastard. Also doesn't help with spying on people when everybody knows you're, well, real friendly with the Archbishop.
True.
So I thought someone tried to kill me? Well, people think that they made it. Then I can reinvent myself and actually get a little better at my job.
True. Does the
And
Archbishop know?
oh yeah, she was the first one to I told.
Very good.
Oh, speaking of which, when we're done talking, you may want to go straight to her ship.
Any particular reason aside from that she summoned all the Doctuses?
Oh, she didn't summon all the Ducti. She summoned. She said she wants to talk with you in particular, and that you should, hurry up, like be there yesterday, that kind of thing.
Shit. right. We have a Voldery later in the night. After that, I'll try and go see her.
Voldery?
We have new members, two of them.
Oh, well, I hope you have David around, because I won't be there to perform the rite.
Well, I assume that you'd gone to ground for something, so yes, we already planned on using David.
Okay.
Apparently, he'll be promoted more permanently to Pack Priest again.
Yeah. Wow. Um, hmm, I may need to talk to him too. Um,
You need
could
to
you do
talk
me
to
a favor?
anyone you have a blood bonding to.
Yeah, could you do me a favor and tell the new guys that there was an attack on the church and that you lost a packmate, which is technically true, because I'm not long gonna be in the pack, but it makes it sound like I died, which is what I want them to think. And then if people ask you, you can refuse to comment, and then they'll go to the others and they'll tell them I'm dead, and they'll won't be lying because that's what they're really going to think.
Worry not, I won't botch your plans.
Good.
So,
I'll try not to batch yours.
have you are you bound to anyone via the Vauldery to anyone other than Isis and David? Possibly Raven?
No, no, no. It's just you three.
Very good. Then
Well, and Joe Dirt, but he's in Detroit, and Beatrice, and she, who is God knows where.
missing somewhere.
Possibly in Henri's library somewhere.
At this point, I assume she's gone mad if she's in that library.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe her bond to me dissipated, like the same way my bond to Kim dissipated.
Possibly. It's been a long time. So,
Yeah.
but no, worry not. Your secret will be safe.
Good. Well, I'd tell you what my new identity is gonna be, but
Don't.
exactly. I think it's gonna be more secure if you
The
don't know.
the less I know, the less chance there is of it's somehow botching.
Exactly. Well, I'm glad you're so understanding. Uh, well, by the way, the place kind of stinks.
James Graham is got a bug up his ass and sent a shit ton of garbage our way.
Well, this time it wasn't fish.
What about fish?
Oh shit! Oh, we didn't tell you.
No, you've neglected to tell me something. Something to
Um,
do with fish and time bandits.
well, that was a month ago. We intentionally kept it hidden from you so you wouldn't get pissed off.
Now I'm pissed off doubly so.
Right, okay, James Graham dropped a truckload of smelly fish in front of the snatch, so it would smell of that fish. We cleaned it up.
I'm going to stake him to a pile of garbage and let it go into the Atlantic Ocean and hope that the sun kisses him or the garbage bakes him.
Um, I'd suggest not doing that, cause you might have your hands
I'm
full
not
with
actually
something
going to do
else.
that. Kim
Right.
told me not to unnecessarily kill other people.
Oh, good, cause, just a heads up. Some of the Prometheans are back in the city.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so, you may wanna try not to make enemies. Please not, you know, keep relationship as far from totally screwed up as possible.
Well, if the Prometheans are back, that's another possible ally.
Right. Oh yeah. And would you do me a favor and start investigating the attack on my church? Probably hunters, but it seems a little off. So the river rats told me that it was some asshole with a horse head mask.
That's not a hunter.
Seems a little off. So
That sounds time bandity, honestly. Useless and stupid? Time bandits, most likely. But
they're not quite that useless. Anyway, I was hoping you could get all the Auspex people on the case, Bitter Sweat, David Coe, and James Graham. Although at this point, I don't think asking James Graham for help
would
be
be a good idea. No.
yeah. But maybe Jacob Burns can ask James Graham.
We'll look into it.
Yeah, because I really want to know who the fuck burned down my church so that I can pour some gasoline over the fuck and, burn him
Understandable.
or her or them.
Also, since you're leaving, you need to transfer control of the river rats. So, if you had any sort of protocol to deal with the river rats, if you could share that, that would be splendid.
No, I didn't really have any protocol. They were, you like ISIS was there when we took them over, so just get ISIS and Joseph will write a number on the piece of paper. This is the number of the leader. Get in contact with him. Take Isis with you. He might remember her and tell him you're the new boss.
You claimed that you were boss at the time.
Well, he was drinking the ugly juice, so he was loyal to me.
Very well. Excellent. Now we can maintain our control of the docks and the various syndicates.
Yeah. Well, that's basically it. So, yeah.
Very well. We'll look into your church burning and hopefully find out the culprit. And if I do, I'll. I won't let you know, that's for damn sure.
I'll don't worry. I'll think of something.
If I find something, I'll. I'll leave it with Kim to give to
You know
you.
what? That would work. That would work.
If I find anything else or I need to relay something to you, I'll relay it through Kim.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll need to find Isis and David and deal with them too. Well,
Good luck.
and Joseph will extend a hand.
Reddit will shake his hand.
It's been a good year.
Indeed, it has. Hopefully, you'll end up returning to us eventually.
Yeah. Well, if I do, I won't as Joseph Kruger. Names have a certain power. It's better to use an alias. But I might go back to using my old face eventually. When enough people who knew me die.
With the rate that we drop like flies, chances are in another year you can use your face and name if you wanted.
Oh no, certainly not the name. Because then they could connect with my mortal past.
Hmm. Either way.
Right. Well, see you around or not.
Farewell.
And Joseph simply nods and walks out, leaving Odette to adapt his plans for the night.
Which he sits down at the desk and begins to do very quickly. We'll end scene.